What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character showcase. Alright, so we're going to be looking at Thanos today. So we have his Wise Harvester uniform here, and I finally got him to level 80. I think it took pretty much the maximum amount of time that I could to get him to level 80. We're getting like minimum rolls every time, but he is level 80 now, so I was kind of curious to see what he can do. So let's go ahead and take a look at the build here, which is kind of bare bones, so I don't really have any Urus on him right now. For his skills, we have all of them at level 6, no, except for the first skill, which I guess that one doesn't really need it. Ice Weight set, we have Fully Awakened, Power of Angry Hulk. We do have him at rank 5 for his type enhancement. And we do have his own artifact, which is nice. We even got the matching instinct ability, which, what does his artifact even do? I can't even remember. So crit rate, crit damage, and ignore dodge. Okay. All percentages of instinct, so not bad. And then we still have a CTP of regen on him because I do use him for PvP. Well, as much as I can for PvP, because I don't really play PvP much. I just put it on auto for a timeline, and if he is basically one of the, well, available people, I will usually put him on my team, but I don't know, it depends. Usually if someone's restricted, then I'll swap him out. But yeah, that's kind of like his place right now, so I'm tempted to change this, but also I don't want to have to spend the crystals to unequip a CTP of regen, so we will see. And then for the uniform, it is sitting at Mythic. And then here are his stats, which again, we can work on a little bit more, get some more crit rate, get some more crit damage. But let's go ahead and just test him out a little bit. And I think in this video, we'll actually show him a little bit in timeline as well, which I haven't done any today, but I usually don't play timeline very much. Yeah, as you can see, I hardly ever play timeline. If I remember to, I'll hit this and just do auto. So I think what we'll do is we'll check out the people up here, and then we'll just go ahead and fight a few of them. Yeah, so we'll just fight some random teams and see how Thanos can do. For Thanos, there we go. Let's see if he can do anything here. Not too much right now. Alright, so let's just go ahead and pop him in and see what he does. Okay, but Dark Phoenix is just not really a good match for him. Yeah, I didn't really expect him, so seems like he's probably going to struggle against Dark Phoenix, but might do pretty good against others. Let me see, what other options do we have here to fight against? Alright, so now we can try, well, let's see what his Thanos does against, oh, Spider-Man, of course, it died to the residual damage. Fantastic. Okay. Why didn't my Thanos use his fourth skill? That has Ignore Iframe. It was available. Alright, so now Thanos, yep. Alright, so what's he gonna do? Okay, I mean, he got a kill. Can he do it again, though? Do the fourth skill. No, you're not gonna do your fourth skill. Okay, so he's a little slow on doing the fourth skill. What the heck? Get into your fourth skill, Thanos. What was that? Okay, oh, it got canceled. Interesting. Okay, so maybe Thanos is not as good with this uniform in timeline, because I'd expect him to actually not get canceled there for the skill. That was really weird. Well, this is a different team. I guess we can switch to Thanos. So we can see, I don't know, he never did do very well against Dark Phoenix, so I don't really expect that to change, but I guess we can see. Yeah, he just gets locked down too easily against Dark Phoenix. Can we switch? There we go. Oh, interesting. That was a lot of dodge going on there. Right, well, let's switch. Can he even kill Dark Phoenix once? I don't think he can. Yeah, actually, he gets stun locked way too easily. I feel like he did not get stun locked that easily with his previous uniform with the obsidian armor. I think he's probably about the same, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't play Timeline much, so I guess let me know in the comments below, and if you're curious, maybe look down there and someone will let you know that has more experience in Timeline. But that's going to be it for Timeline. So let's move on to what I like to do, which is PvE. So yeah, let's go over and do that. Okay, so we're moving on over to Ultron here. The only problem with Thanos is, since he's a villain here, I can't really use him on any of the higher stages. So we're just trying him out on stage 9 here, because then it's superhero, then it's human, then it's superhero again. So yeah, let's just, I guess, try him out here. He doesn't need the dodge ignore. Click on it. There we go. For some reason it was not wanting to switch over the 4 there. We have his own leadership, because his leadership is definitely a lot better with this uniform. I really like his leadership on this uniform. And then we have Shuri for support, and also Squirrel Girl with support as well, because with the Nutty Titan, she gives him a 60%, I think it is, 60% damage increase against boss types. Okay, so not bad. Again, this is on a CTP of regen, so we do not have a damage proc or rage or anything like that to increase our damage. Oh, I should have just used the 4th skill right there. Don't know why I waited. Very irritating. I should have just been spamming skills. Come on. Okay. What? Of course, you dashed out of the way of my tier 3. Ooh, this is gonna kill us, because, yep, we didn't cancel our skill. I mean, his damage is good there. That's really good for having just a regen, but also he is on, what do you call it? On level 80, so level 80 definitely increases our damage by quite a bit. Usually it doubles it from my testing. You usually see about double damage. And I guess we'll just use this team here. And now we're going to see what he does against Dark Phoenix. Because Dark Phoenix stage 2 here is kind of equivalent to like a stage 15 or something of Ultron. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I mean, his damage is... I wonder, can he survive this? Let me see what this does to him, because he's really tanky with the CTP of regen. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop this. And we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, I mean, he's looking good, about average, I think, for a level 80 character. Well, at least maybe above average, because he doesn't have any kind of damage proc. Yeah, because he doesn't have any damage proc on. Okay. I see you. The actual damage test, though, of course, is going to be against Dormammu, because Dormammu will give us a better idea, since I haven't really been able to do a high enough stage against Ultron that I would like. I mean, actually, I guess we could just go up to like stage 9 here for Dark Phoenix. Yeah, let's see if he does damage here against stage 9 of Dark Phoenix. Alright, Thanos, can you handle this? Yeah, I mean, damage still looks the same. That's kind of funny. Stage 2 and stage 9 here. I feel like he's doing very similar damage. Whoops, I did Squirrel Girl's rotation right there. We're playing Thanos, not Squirrel Girl. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. We'll do that. Will this kill us on stage 9? No. Very nice. I think a lot of that survivability, though, is from the CTP of regen, so do keep that in mind. If you're, have a damage build on your Thanos here with, like, rage or energy or something like that, you may not survive that. Can we survive another one? Yes, we can. And damage is still looking good. All right, so now we can move on to Dormammu and get an idea of his raw damage there. So let's go ahead and set that up, and we'll be right back. All right, on to Dormammu. It is Blast Day for Dormammu, but that does not matter for Thanos here because he is Universal. So it'll be type neutral on all of the days. Well, of course, on Universal he does get an advantage there, but... all right. Oops, then I didn't hit 3. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I wonder how much damage is the Flame Breath gonna do to me. Not much, but again, CTP of regen is definitely putting in some work here. But even without the regen, Thanos is a really tanky character. Like, he can survive quite a bit, so... I do expect him to survive that no problem, but now... Which of his skills has the healing? Is that this one? This one? Did he not have healing on any of his skills? I thought he had healing on something. Where's the healing at? I wonder if our only source of healing was our CTP of regen and then his passive when we get to, what was it, like 30% HP or something like that, we get a boost of healing. Okay, but yeah, no, his damage is looking good. So now we're just going to move on to the real test, which is going to be once we get to the phase change for Dormammu, and he gets a bit harder to DPS. So yeah, let's skip ahead to the phase change here, and I will be right back. Okay, so we made it to the phase change. It did take about a minute, or 2 minutes 45 seconds, which is starting to get on the slower side of things. Ooh, and that was not much damage, not even half a bar. Alright, let's pop in the tier 3 this time. But the tier 3 just did a little over a bar. Okay, yeah, so his damage is not great here. He is struggling against Dormammu. Which again, Dormammu doesn't care too much about you being level 80. It's pretty much just your raw damage that he takes into account. And of course we have our Pierce being reduced here. So yeah, out of the last couple of characters that I've tested, he is definitely the lower of the DPS characters, or lower option of DPS, but he's probably the only one I think I've tested that had a CTP of regen or, you know, a defensive build on. All the other characters I've tested have been offensive because that's pretty much how I build all of my characters. I hardly build any characters defensively. We just have Thanos here as kind of like, I don't know, just the random one that I have built defensively, I guess, because I only have like, I don't know, like 4 characters in my entire roster that have like defensive builds. And yeah, definitely showing here. The damage is still not bad, but definitely not going to cut it for Dormammu. You're going to want to go with some kind of offensive build here, which if we pop the CTP of like Rage or Energy on him, his damage might actually be really, really good. And I'm debating doing that. I just don't really want to spend the crystals to get rid of the mighty regen on him. And also, I will still end up using him for timeline, even though he doesn't seem much better with his uniform. He's still a good option there, and he definitely can still get the job done in World Boss Legend because of his level 80 status, so I can use him there if I want to, even with this defensive build. So let me know in the comments below, do you think I should switch him to an offensive build? Let me know if he's, you know, a lot better with that, if it will, you know, help him push really high in War Boss Legend, if he's going to make him one of the top DPSs, which I think it could based off his damage here with just regen. I don't know. let me know. But that's going to be it for this one here. Kind of my initial showcase of Thanos with a defensive build, not an offensive build. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.